can you introduce yourself? Who are you?
I'm Danny Bélanger. I'm the lead game designer of Watch Dogs.
So, how big is Chicago?
It's really big. The thing for us that was really important is the density. You know, having gameplay in every corner and all the civilians. So you'll find elements to find in gameplay in a lot of people. And you know, we wanted it to feel alive and very dense. So a lot of activities, a lot of things to do, you know, around you.
And this is a water tower, right?
No, this is the Willis.
Willis, where's the water tower?
Right there.
Right there. Let's walk there.
Okay.
Okay. So, another question from me. What do you reckon the players will prefer in Watch Dogs, melee or gunfighting?
We don't think of it that way. What we try to do is let the player make that decision. So we support combat, we support stealth, and we support hacking. And you can do any of these at any time. And even, you know, you had a bad day, you had a good day, you want to, you know, you feel more clever, you want to be stealth, or you want action, then you can go action. It's really a player's choice for us. We call it free approach, you know, gameplay freedom.
Are the games, are the cars big part of Watch Dogs? And how many different type of vehicles in the game?
We have 65 basic vehicles, but then they have kits and they change, they have accessories. We have bikes, we have boats, we have muscle cars, performance cars, sport cars, trucks. There's a lot of different variety, and they all drive a bit differently as well.
Aiden will be able to hack anyone and get valuable info. Is that right?
Totally. You can find side missions, crimes, you know, their car registration, songs, bank accounts. So pretty much all of the side content of the game can be unlocked through people. So it makes it really interesting to, you know, get that. And there's a lot of audio narrative, the phone conversations. So there's really a lot of things to find in people.
So do you think the side quests will be defining gems of the game?
I think it's there again. It depends on players. Like there's a story, there's a lot of side missions, mini game, digital trips, and online all together. And I mean, it's a big menu, and you choose what you want to do as a player. That's, you know, that we're trying to let the player customize his experience, because players are all very different. Some people want like a story, some people want to play with others. You know, some people want to play mini games. So if you want to feel like chess, no problem. You feel like team versus team PvP, no problem. You feel like doing the story, you can do it. So really, we try to let the player, you know, create his own rhythm.
So how will Aiden's choices will affect the city?
If he's a dangerous guy, you know, if the player chooses to play Aiden as a dangerous guy, he will get feedback from the city. You know, the media will talk about him. He will be on TV. The people will start talking. You know, recognize him on the street as a bad person. And if he's good, he's playing a vigilante. He's helping people. They'll start saying, "Oh, you're the good guy. You're the vigilante, right?" So it really depends on the player's actions. And we wanted to make sure it makes sense, you know, for the city to give that feedback.
Thanks a lot. Thanks a lot. The water tower is this one, right?
Yeah.
This one. We're standing in front of it.
Yeah.
Right now. So the city is exactly in the game, right?
It's not a one-for-one. We tried to recreate the landmarks, but we took some freedom for gameplay. Like the streets are a bit wider because being too tight was very difficult for driving. There's a little more hills, and we created a section out of town just for variety. That's not, you know, really part of Chicago. So we took some freedom, but we tried to keep the soul and the essence, the canals, all the landmarks. So if you walk around in the game in here, you'll recognize a lot of the city. Yes.
Thanks a lot. Thanks a lot.
My pleasure.
Okay, let's walk. Can you introduce yourself?
Yes, I'm Mikołaj from Czech Republic, and I would like this Mickey. All right.
Mickey. Now you're Mickey.
And warm welcome and greetings to Turkey. I love Istanbul.
What do you think about the game?
Quite like it. Yeah. I'm really looking forward to play it for another 40 hours.
40 hours.
I hope so. I don't know.
Did you try the multiplayer mode?
Yep.
What can you say?
I even tried. It was really nice, and I even tried that the app on a tablet when you can play with another guy, and it was really fun.
Thank you. Thank you. We're walking. Okay, can you introduce yourself?
My name is Jonathan Brossard, and
You're a dangerous man.
I'm a computer security expert. Yeah, I'm a computer hacker.
You actually hacked the computer on your speech in 5 minutes.
Yeah, well, you know, the tough job is like to create the tool to actually hack into the computer. But once you have it, like you just press enter and it works. So yeah, that was like quick demo.
So what can be hacked during the lifetime?
During our lifetime,
Yeah.
that's a tough one, man. Like, you know, if you look like 15 years back, like nobody would have anticipated where we are today in terms of technology. So if you ask me, like, where will we be in 15 years? It's very hard to predict. For the time being, what happens is that most computer programs, most networks cannot prove to be secure, and they happen to have a fair bit of vulnerabilities. So I don't want to generalize, but like pretty much anything can be hacked, really.
So what is your job in this game, Watch Dogs? What did you do for Watch Dogs?
Nothing.
Nothing at all. We will see after the launch. What are you planning? Arkadaşlar gerçek Aiden'la konuşuyoruz şu anda. He's the real Aiden. He can hack anything, by the way. He's the most dangerous guy around here. So really, how did you give your service to Watch Dogs, Ubisoft?
I haven't. Like, I came very late in the development. Like, my role is essentially to, you know, help explain that most of the hacking in a game actually comes from real research done by, you know.
This is what I'm asking.
Yeah, security experts and things like this. So, you know, most of the hacks present in the game, like hacking cell phones, hacking cars, hacking CCTV, those are like research topics which hackers in the world have been working on. So yeah, I think that distinguishes the game from any previous game regarding hacking, because it's actually credible.
Does anyone can locate our destination by computers from our IP numbers or those kind of things?
So attribution on the internet is very hard. Like, by nature, the network is very open. So you know, if you get hacked, for instance, finding who did it is pretty much impossible. No, it's true that if you know an IP address on the internet, which is like the address of a computer, you can find its geolocation coordinates pretty easily. Like, when you register an IP address, you have to give a bit of details. So like the person, like your internet service provider would have done that. And it's fairly easy to like, look at those data and geolocate quite precisely where the computers are.
So what can you suggest to the gamers? What should they do with their PCs to secure them?
You should enjoy. That's very important.
Do nothing.
No. Look, there again, like, you know, if 10 years ago I had given you a short list of, say, 5 items, today it would all have proved wrong. So instead of giving you like a number of tips, I would suggest to learn programming. That's gonna change the way.
That's hard, man. How can we learn that thing? Is it easy?
No, it's not true. It's not hard. It's actually fun, and you can learn, like, you know, new languages like Python in, say, half a day. So if you don't have half a day to spend, I cannot help you. Like, that's gonna be, you know, like putting lipstick or whatever on your computer.